Welcome, fellow tamers. This is your King Wilk speaking, and so I'm gonna have a short episode today. Um, I did a lot of farming, and as you can tell, I am about to make some terrace. But before I get to that, I just want to announce I'm king of the digital world. Uh, yeah, I didn't get much sleep lately, so I have nothing else to do. So I would like to announce for the final, thing. Officially, I have quietness in my sanctuary. This is my sanctuary, and I'm finally having some quiet time. No more nasty business going around next door, so I should be okay. Alright, so I'm gonna park this guy, whoops, yeah, here, underneath Agumon. And yeah, so quite clearly, I've worked every spirit up to level 50, and I'm going to work them up to 70. Well, all of them to 70, and then all the way back to 99, hopefully. And I'll do this each time I swap out to a different spirit, but in any indication, this should work. I will be working on Agunimon and Burning Greymon first, and then try to work my way up from there. Um, Despite everything else, it is up to vote who you guys want me to see. Well, I should say, want me to raise next. No, scrap the idea. That would go horribly wrong. I just forgot what I was going to say, and I was like, wait a minute, this ain't going to make much sense. It's like, yeah, alright, let me explain here. Alright, I haven't been completely 100% since I keep losing sleep for some odd reason. It's like, my sleep schedule's messed up, my brain's malfunctioning, and I can't really think straight. So, no, I'm not making up excuses. This is exactly how it has been for the past couple of weeks. Pretty much why you haven't seen me lately. And it's kind of a buzzkill. I did come on here to have some fun, and we did have some official guild things to sort out. And, oh, which reminds me, let's snap over to what I really want to talk about here in a second. Snapping? Now, so this is the website. This is the site that I have been meaning to talk about and publish. I tried to record it about 3 other different times, and I ended up deleting the features. I've worked on this website myself, mind you, and what it was meant for was to find all of the Royal Knights and recruit if I can. This will be an episode on how to get where you need to be. Starting with the home page. Now, you see I have guild notes up on there now, and I have like a couple of gifts, by the way, from the movie. If it'll actually load. Oh, there it is. And no, there's no spoilers. They're just manageable gifts that I have made previously. And you'll see why in a bit. Why are you not loading correctly? Oh, there you are. And there's that. Plus you'll see my archive here that I've got all the Royal Knights together, all the Archangels, and the 4 Sovereigns. You'll see them shortly. I'm about to update with a new photo. Now let's get to the maps. Now I've worked on these maps for a while, and what they do is if you actually clicked on each and single one of them, this needs updated for sure because they finally cut this piece off here. I'll put that in some sort of photo archive so that you guys know what it used to look like. But for right now, let's get back to a short amount of business. So yeah, you got DATS, you've got Yokohama, no, DATS, Dark, or D terminal, whatever, and the basement terminals, which is now destroyed, which have been destroyed. But anyway, so yeah, if you clicked on any one of these, they'll send you to a playlist of quests to complete. Some of you may have already known this because I've hinted it out previously. I'm not so sure when. But yeah, these are all the quests from separate areas. Oh, I haven't linked that up yet. But yeah, I haven't even done the oil refiner quests, to be honest with you, since I found out that they had quests. And that's something I've been wanting to work with. But if we go back to the home page, go to the Western, and you'll see an abundance of maps that need linked to. Like, well, actually, I already done Maze Entrance. There's a full list here. Let's see. There's a full list here for Windy Valley. Ruined Historics. I need to rename that because I misspelled it. Yes, I have a misspelling issue because of my learning disability. Yes, it is still a disability. It's nothing that can heal, I can assure you that. It's just something that's been rattling around in my brain like a loose bolt. And the Digifarm. So if you guys went to the questing on my maps, you try to figure out what quests need to be done and so on and so forth, these quests will suddenly reward you. Now here's a list of quests that I've mainly worked on whenever I first started this, and boy is it long, but it does reward you in the benefit of the long run. So yeah, do yourself a favor, get all of these done while you can. Do them all the way up to, well, the Ruined Historics actually. If you can get these centers finished in your time, that's good on you. But to be honest, they don't have any storage or archives shown in the, well, actually, storage, no. Archives, maybe, because there's like storage and archives in both Windy and Western Village, but they don't have the, well, actually, archive on both of them, storage on none of them. So yeah, it's typically how it worked. I don't know why they did that though. It ties in with a couple of items people have been asking me about, and I had no idea what they were talking about or why it was even missing to begin with. It's like one of those hard quests that had a certain item aspect to it. And I wasn't so sure how it worked or how it was supposed to fit in or anything like that. So it's kind of a gray area for me. I mean, I've seemed to have found it and found a place for them, but I usually kept them in my storage until I figured out what they were needed, or yeah, what they were needed for. But yeah, that's how you worked Western. I think I need to work on Western Area West and Dark Tower Wastelands. And those specifically because those quests over there are really complicated to deal with. I mean, they have a short list of what to do, but they needed to get done, especially with Dark Tower. Dark Tower has like one quest in particular that needs to be finished uh, all day, every day to complete an egg, so that you can actually roam around here and do whatever with, either or. So you guys have something to do on a daily basis if you want to get stronger. And Veemon are there. If you have, or if you happen to have a higher level Digimon higher than 50, you might be able to take them on and possibly take their data and eggs, because those Veemon in Dark Tower drop 2 set of eggs. Excuse me, X Veemon and Veedramon. And if you can hatch either or at 4x5, you're doing yourself good. Awesome. Fantastic. And if you actually did manage to get either or, those eggs will become useful, especially if you have like Veedramon. Veedramon can use the egg of light, I believe it was, to form a virus light type. I think it was. I can't remember, but I know it's Gargoylemon. And yes, Gargoylemon. They didn't actually pronounce it right, or spell it right, I should say, due to the circumstances of having a low quality lettering problem. Because you're only limited to certain spaces of lettering, so yeah, there's that. And what else was there? I can't remember. But yeah, data and the eggs, that's all you need to worry about for right now. But if you need more data, just go over to, what was it? It was in Western. I called this Glacier because it reminded me of Glacier. Excuse me. Where'd you go? Oh, here. Yeah, the Guilmon in this area are over here. And if you can actually get the data from them, you could probably come up with, let's say, about 300 or so a day, depending on how much you stock up. Because if you have like 25 data eggs, you only probably get 25 to 30 data in a stack, and you need a little bit more than that. So my suggestion would be either farm up a stack of 150 for them, and so on and so forth. But I'll have these quests done and linked up as soon as I'm finished with whatever I was doing in Maze. And link it up to the Maze map. I'm not even sure if I even begun doing that, because I know I started on Maze. Where's F1 or B1? Yep, I did it. And the last part I was doing is at 6, so I should be getting back to that at some point. So that's it for today. If you guys want to see anything more from Questmaster series, let me know, and I'll see if I can kick back up on it as soon as possible. That is all for today. This is your King Willick speaking. I'll see you again tomorrow. Talk to you later.